Well, good morning. It is, what is it? It is Wednesday, July 30th, meaning we've been away from home for 19 days now.
Is that right?
Yeah, man.
So who's counting?
It's going by so fast.
Yeah.
It is just ripping by. We have a beautiful campsite on the river. This is one of the Etna tribal places. It's like $30 for the night for your whole group. There's picnic table, there's a fire ring here, or fire pit here. Pretty nice. The view is remarkable, but it's been raining since probably about 11 o'clock last night. So good 12, 13 hours of rain. It is going to be a muddy mess getting out of here. And then we are on Denali Highway. Now, unfortunately, the weather is not behaving. So we may not go into the park if it's going to be like this, because there'd really be no point. There'd be nothing to see. So we're going to play it by ear, see how the weather is there, maybe see some good views along Denali Highway, head over to Paxson, and then start heading south. But we hope, is going to be another amazing destination in, it's going to take us a couple days to get there, right?
Right.
So not going to give that surprise away yet, but for today, it's going to be a wet drive.
It's going to be a wet drive today, but there's more adventure to come.
It's
sure.
always about the adventure. Thank goodness we have our dirt box awnings keeping us dry. I cannot imagine coming up to a place like this and not having a solid awning to help keep you dry. That is just an absolute game changer. We were eating, we were watching some YouTube last night. We were just hanging out while it was raining and staying dry.
And comfortable.
And comfortable. We didn't light a fire. No point in doing firewood because it was, raining.
Right. Yeah.
But we have the tripod torch and things, so we could have, but there was no need. It wasn't that cold. So nice, comfortable evening, warm up in the tent. But now is the hard part, packing things up while it's wet.
Right.
So
We're getting good at it. We're getting a lot of practice.
We are getting practice.
Yeah.
To say this guy has been rode hard and put away wet, very true statement today.
Very literally. Yeah.
All right, so we're going to get out of here, get on the road, and see what we see along Denali Highway. Well, we made it out of camp. A little dirtier, a little wetter, possibly. And we are on the Denali Highway. And it's 51 degrees, and it's raining pretty good on us. So, not a whole lot to show you at the moment, but I'll give you a view out the front window. It is, yeah, it's raining, and it's wet, and it's muddy. So that's pretty much what we have to look forward to for the next 3 hours. The storm system seems to be moving southeast or northeast, and we're heading southeast. So hopefully this afternoon we can get out of some of this, but probably not until we are south of Paxson. It looks like it's going to be a nice gloomy day on the Denali Highway. Well, since I don't have a whole lot else to do, sitting here driving in the rain with not much in the way of incredible views, I figured I'd take a moment and give a shout out to some people and companies who really helped make this dream of coming to Alaska come true. Namely, well, first off, I guess, would be my wife, Katerina. It was her idea that we come up here and do this trip, and she was instrumental in helping me get ready on very short notice to make this trip happen. I can't imagine doing this without all of her help, the food, the packing, the clothes, everything that she did to help get me ready for this trip. Chris and Jesse and the guys over at the Edge Automotive 4x4 in Denver for not only doing the initial build on Bagheera, or our Gladiator, but also swapping out a front axle after we broke it in Utah. I mean, we were literally planning this trip and I did not have the Gladiator out of the shop, and they got it all put back together in time to make this trip happen. So huge thanks to all the folks over at the Edge Automotive. Some other people, Dirtbox Overland, their amazing canopy, their awning, their shower system, the drawer, all the things that we use in here to make living out of the Jeep for a month not just possible, but enjoyable. I mean, it's been very enjoyable. I have slept extremely good. I've been dry. I've been cleaned. I've organized. It's been really, really huge with the Dirtbox Overland equipment that we have on here. I'm sure I'm forgetting some people who really helped. Oh, Rich. Can't forget Rich, you know, my travel buddy. You know, would not have wanted to do this trip by myself. Having a second person makes it way easier to deal with problems and issues and planning and everything else. So could not and would not have wanted to do this without someone with quite a bit of overlanding experience, and Rich was the perfect person to do this with. Gino over at Evergreen Overland Group for giving us a nice going away party and treating us nice, sticking with us the whole time, making sure everything's going well, checking in constantly. So all you guys out there who helped in one way or another, we sincerely appreciate it. It's what made this trip possible, and it's something that we'll remember for the rest of our lives. Now, back to the rain. Well, it was a little too wet this morning and raining to fix breakfast, so I took it on to fix breakfast for us. Again, thanks to Katerina and her impeccable planning of meals, we have some burritos. Do a little engine grilling since we've been driving. Oh yeah, nice and toasty burritos. I'm gonna go give one to Rich. Breakfast. Oh, yeah. Nothing like a little engine grilling.
Engine grill burrito.
There you go.
Ooh, nice and toasty. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I mean, got to have a warm burrito on a cold, dreary morning like this.
That's right.
So, hey, thank you, Katerina, for the burritos. We're going to go enjoy them right now. Well, we made it off Denali Highway and turned south at Paxson as we are moving all along. Haven't had to have the windshield wipers on for a few minutes, which is nice, which it rained the entire time that we were on Denali Highway. So we're heading back to Tok, the only city on our Alaskan side that we're going to see twice before we head south to start heading home. But what's nice about Tok is the Alaskan Stove Oven Campground. That was a nice little place. It was relatively quiet. It had the free showers and it had free laundry. So we are looking forward to getting cleaned up and getting our clothes washed. So well worth it to head back there as a nice kind of a relaxing evening of getting everything straightened out, ourselves cleaned and our clothes cleaned before making the trip home. But this is not our final stop. There is one more. I'm really excited. We really hope this works out. It is one of the top things on our to-do list for this trip, and hopefully we'll be showing you that in a couple days. For now, we're heading towards Tok. It's been a few pretty non-eventful days, which has been nice as we've driven south through Canada down to Stewart and then crossing the border back into Alaska at Hyder. And we are working our way up the hill here to our next destination, which hopefully will offer some scenic views and something a little fun later on. And this is our first glimpse of our destination. That is Salmon Glacier. Now this is just a quick peek because it should be a much better view later on. Good morning from Salmon Glacier. Well, it was definitely an amazing view yesterday. I mean, it's pretty, but you can't see the glacier this morning because of such a low cloud level. So this was sort of our final destination on our trip, but there's still one place left to go while we're here in the area. We're getting packed up. It's early morning, it's cold, it's wet, but we are excited about where we're going next. Can't wait to show you. It should be pretty amazing. So stick around. There should be a show. Well, unfortunately, what we came to see is not cooperating, because this is the Fish Creek observation area, also known as the Hyder Grizzly Walk. And usually in the morning and in the evening, the grizzlies and the brown bears come down and feed on this abundance of salmon. However, there ain't no bears. So it's kind of a bummer. I mean, it's beautiful and the amount of fish here is crazy, but the bears are simply not cooperating this morning. Usually they're here between 6 and 10, and it's about 8:30, so we should be in prime time, but ain't no bears. So we're just going to enjoy the scenery and take it in, and maybe we'll get lucky before we leave. But it's amazing seeing how many fish are here. I don't know if this is going to turn out on camera, but this big black spot here is all fish. It is thick with fish. This is pretty crazy. It is a solid mass of fish right here. Well, we didn't see any bears at the bear place, so, well, we left and are heading back to our next campsite on our way home, but we finally saw some bears right along the side of the road. Well, good evening from somewhere just north of Prince George, British Columbia. I think we're at a place called Casey Lake, and we are heading back home, sort of, eventually. It is Rich's and I last day together. He's heading home. I'm heading to Washington to see my brother, then to Oregon to see some relatives. So we are working on a fine feast of a meal here. We are doing baked chicken, egg noodles, and Alfredo sauce. This is my Alfredo sauce recipe that I use at home. Never done it on the trail before, so that's kind of a big first for me. Oh, look at this. So good. So good. And over here, we've got Rich has put together some chicken breasts. Oh, look at that. In the Omnia. And now we're going to drop some noodles here in a few minutes and get things going. Looking forward to this meal.
Very much so. Very much so. Yeah, we've been talking about this the whole trip, and we're going to get it in.
You tasted the Alfredo sauce. What do you think?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
We all have to have a specialty, right?
We do. We do.
All right. So we're going to have some grub and relax for the evening and kind of take it easy and just kind of share some moments together. We'll be doing a video on things that we learned having spent a month living in our gladiators. So if that's something that you're interested, you might want to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. But we are going to eat well tonight, get a good night's sleep, go into Prince George, top off the fuel, and say goodbye to each other as we continue our individual adventures. So thanks for watching all of our Alaskan adventures out here. We've had a great time. Not everything went well, but it's as good as you can expect on a 30-day trip to Alaska. So we are quite happy with everything. So for all of you who have watched the videos, we really appreciate it. All the new subscribers, super appreciate it. All the people on Patreon who have helped make this possible, very, very much appreciated. Can't say enough to all the different people and companies who help make this happen. We are just so blessed to be able to be out here doing an adventure like this. So stay tuned. There's a lot more coming up this year. A lot of cool things going on. Cannot wait to share everything with you. So from us here on the trail and Katerina at home, be safe out there. We'll see you on the trails. Here's to a good trip.
It's a good trip. Tragic ending. Hopefully there's a good ending ultimately.
Yeah. I cannot wait to dig into this.
Oh.
Chicken is perfect. Well, as you heard there is a little bit of a tragedy at the end of our story, but it's not something we really want to talk about just yet, but I will give you all the details in the next video. Our first trip was some nice steaks, but chicken and fettuccine Alfredo.
It's right up there. Right up there. Pretty damn good.